what you got. I'm a motherfucking star boy.
Rogue One hit theaters December 16th and has been getting a lot of praise. Now, instead of doing the boring and typical movie review, I'm going to look at the movie on a broader level, not just by itself, but how it impacts the original trilogy. Just remember that this video will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen the movie, you have been warned. I'm going to break this video down into some of the main characters that I will be looking into. First, we're going to start with Tarkin. If you've seen the movie, you should know that Tarkin was a completely CGI character since, well, Peter Cushing died. And if you haven't seen the movie, why are you still watching? Anyways, Tarkin was in multiple scenes, playing a huge role for the Empire. I think that the movie made Tarkin a better character than New Hope. We got to see more of Tarkin's story of how he came to command the Death Star. You can remember his interactions with Krennic and say, wow, that guy is a douchebag. And since he's on the Empire, that makes him, in A New Hope, all that much better. Next, we're going to look at Princess Leia Organa. She showed up at the end of the movie saying something like, now we have hope, or this brings us a new hope, or something about hope. She, like Tarkin, was CGI, but she looked a bit more off in my opinion. I remember seeing her back and thinking, don't turn her around, please, because I thought she was going to have been recast as some Joe Schmo, but nope, it was the video game face of Leia. It wasn't exactly made for us to see her, but it didn't take away from her character in the original trilogy either, so I guess she's okay. The last character we have is Vader. He had two main scenes. One was awesome, the other was meh. We will start with the awesome. Darth Vader mows down countless rebels as he trudges through a corridor. If you would have told me that before the movie, I would have thought, how could that ever make Vader a worse character in the original trilogy? But I'm afraid that is what I'm going to have to tell you, and it's all because of this meh scene. The pun scene. First we see Vader cooling it in his bacta tank, and we see his body, and I'm like, OMG, OMG, it is Darth Vader. He gets all suited up and goes over to Krennic. At this point, I am so excited. He gets to Krennic, and he force chokes him. Afterwards, all he needed to do was walk away, because the pun that followed, that was like, don't choke on your aspirations, director, was 100% unnecessary, especially for the epic scene he gets later. I could make a list of 100 other things Vader could have said instead of a pun, and in my theater, nobody even laughed. Nobody really expected it, and nobody wanted it. He's on a huge lava planet and is returned to the big screen, and on his third-ish line of dialogue, it's a joke. For all of those of you who are saying, well, Anakin is still in him, he can make a joke because he's funny. Well, you're wrong. Vader is the second worldwide sign of evil, only behind Adolf Hitler. Yeah, Disney couldn't think of one evil, menacing, or epic thing for him to say, other than a joke. I can't say that this movie made Vader any better, and honestly, contrast to a whole lot of people, he got worse. Thanks, Disney. Now on to some of the smaller characters. This guy was better. It was funny to see him. Red and Gold Leader. Better. They should be in the movie and in the fight. It all makes sense. R2 and 3PO. So much worse. It was such a forced appearance. Mon Mothma didn't really change my view of her at all. The actor did a great job, but it didn't add much to the character. Chopper, I personally did not see him, but I'm sure he was great. I know the Ghost made an appearance. It would be cool if they had their own episode in Rebels. And the Emperor, he was mentioned in an all-powerful way. They used him perfectly. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, you scruffy-looking nerf herders.